Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk.
Yeah.
Um, so today we have a special guest. She is coming from all the way from Italy, but she's originally from the Philippines. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. So let's first introduce ourselves. So hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama. I reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I work in the movie industry and I'm a digital business owner. Jessie?
Hi, everyone. My name is Yesenia. Everyone knows me as Jessie. I'm a nurse by professional. I'm a wife. Also a proud digital business owner.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Isabel. I'm originally from Mexico, but I live in United States. I'm a wife, a mom, a grandmother, and I work for the school system as a teacher assistant. And I'm a proud digital business owner.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, good morning. It's good morning here in Mexico. My name is Melissa. I'm originally from Kenya. I'm a full-time digital business owner. I'm a wife, but prior to that, I used to work in the hospitality industry.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we just a reminder everyone that every Tuesday and every Thursday we have our live webinars. So if you want to learn how to earn online, you can watch our live webinars, or if you can be there at the live, you can watch the replay. So if you want to catch the last replay from our last Thursday, these were the hosts and panelists for that webinar.
Okay, guys. So our host for last Thursday was Suzette. She's a former bank employee. She is now a job quitter. May is a health admin assistant. Elsie, a former domestic helper, and Maria, a social worker who is also a job quitter thanks to this business.
Okay, we also part of the panelists. We have Marika. She's environmental specialist. We also have Ramadip. She's a former health worker and now she's a job quitter, guys. We also have Dana. She's an IT manager, and Virginia, an IT professional. So all these beautiful people, they were on our last live Thursday, September 19th. So if you want to know more how to start your own business, next Tuesday is going to be new people, new history. But you can also watch the replay for these people from last Thursday. If you register on our website, we will send you the replay.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. Also, we just want to let you know that our replays are available with subtitles in any language. So if your English is not that strong, you can use the subtitles to watch it. And now our live webinars, they are available also with subtitles in 5 languages. So we have Tagalog, Vietnamese, Spanish, French, and Arabic. So if you speak any of those languages and your English is not that strong, you can watch it with subtitles live. Okay, so let's bring our guest to the studio. Hi, Ronelyn.
Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm Ronelyn Villania, and a wife with 2 sons, and currently as an OFW here, and a proud digital business owner.
Thank you,
Thank
Ronelyn.
you. Welcome.
Okay, so let's start with the questions.
Okay.
Okay, Ronelyn. Welcome. Oh,
Sorry.
okay, ready for
Well,
the first question. So, what inspired you to start looking for an online business?
okay, so anyone want to go and answer this question while our okay, so she's back.
Okay. What inspired you to start looking for an online business, right? My answer on that question is what inspired me me is
I think we're having some difficult with the internet.
Yeah. Do you mind just repeating because we didn't hear it?
am I okay? Did you
Oh, yes, it was
hear
just the
me?
internet. You were frozen. So do you mind just repeating what you say? Because we couldn't hear because you were
Okay.
frozen.
What inspired me to start looking for an online business? Yeah, you hear me good now?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we hear
You
you
can
good
hear
now.
me? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what inspired me to start looking for an online business? I was inspired by the desire for freedom and flexibility. An online business allows me to create my own path and control for my future.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. On my case, I think I was just tired. I was tired of the same thing. I'm a nurse. Yes, I make a good money,
Okay.
and I was
Mm-mm.
like, but in 2021, after COVID start, after COVID finished with everything, most of my coworkers they have one or two jobs, so everything's so expensive. So I was like, okay, I need a second income, like I need something else to supplement everything that I was doing because everything was expensive when we go and help people back home. So I couldn't afford all of this at the same time. So I was like, oh my gosh, I need a second job. But I didn't know what to do. I was like a little bit on the defense. I didn't want to do nursing, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I got like I would say show a little bit like online. I was like, oh, maybe that's something that I can do at home, a little bit like like different. And yeah, and then I saw one of my coworkers. She was always talking about her online business, online business. I was like, I have to ask her. I need to know that. I need to know everything all about this. So that's how I start. And I saw what I like what I saw inside, and that's how I decided to start an online business on my end. But yeah,
Ah, okay.
we all came for different paths, and that's the beauty about this. We all have our own backgrounds and our own experience, and what amazing is that we all have the same goal. We want the same thing, and
Yeah.
that's we are here with our online business, and
Yeah.
we're
That's true.
actually doing really good.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you. That's true.
Um, yeah, the same for me, like I've been working, in this industry for so long. So you get to a point, where you need some change in your life. So I got to that point. And also, I was looking for more stability because, I love what I'm doing, like the movie industry, but when I don't work, I don't get paid. And then, like for example, like last year we had like a long period of strike, which was during our busy season. And you have to find something that is more stable, something that you can have. So that's when I found this business, and when I saw what this business offer, it checked all the boxes of what I was looking. So flexibility, portability of the business. So that's something that I was looking for, especially that have aging parents. So I want to be able to enjoy time with them, and have that
Yeah.
flexibility. And then eventually I will have to take care of them. So if I stay on the same job that I am right now, I'm not going to be able to do that. So that's what I was looking to be able to have a job that well, not a job, but a business, that I can do it from anywhere. And also knowing that like I'm gonna be financially stable, especially I wanted to retire early to be able to take care of my
Yeah.
parents in the future. So yeah, so when I found this one, it was like great. It was a setback for me, because I wasn't able to work last year, but because of that setback, I found this business. So yes, it's a blessing. So I'm very grateful. Anyone else?
Okay. Um, it's so surprising how God can surprise you, because for my case, I was not looking for an online business. It's not like I went on my computer or my phone. I was browsing for an online business. No, I was looking for a job, but then it seems like God had better plans for me, and I found an online business, and I said, let me check it out. And as they say, the rest is history. So my inspiration was, I was looking for a job to work for someone online, but then it ended up being a business. So
Online business.
I'm grateful.
Mm.
I'm grateful. Yeah.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so let's start with the second question. It's for you, Melissa.
Okay. So our second question is, what made this online business stand out from the other opportunities out there?
Okay. So, this opportunity stood out due to its unique blend of support, resources, and a proven system that empowers people to succeed from anywhere.
Yeah, I can totally agree with you that we have an amazing community. The system,
Community.
it makes everything work out for most of us. It doesn't matter your background, your profession, because we come from different professions. It doesn't matter, how much experience you have, because you don't need to have any experience for you to start this business. And
Yeah.
that, I think, for me, that is something very unique, because we are used to the traditional way where, for example, if you're looking for a job or if you need to start a business, somehow you need to have some experience of something, or of something that you want to embark on, whether it's a traditional business, at least maybe have a bit of experience, or if you're looking for a job. But the unique part of this business is that you really don't need, experience. You just need to show up and believe in yourself that you can do this. So from my
Yes,
side
ma'am.
is that, as I said before, I was not looking for an online business, but those are the things that I can add up and say that once I embarked on my journey, the system of the business, that we have guidance from experts from all over the world, the global community. Even as you can see here, we are well represented from different parts of the globe, and the training that we have a complex training that is easy to follow. Yeah, yes, it's complex, but it's not something that is difficult. And of course, even as you're doing your training, there's someone who can help you. And all of us, we've come from far. We are becoming better every day, even showing up here on personal development, apart from the bigger picture, of course, which is you know to have extra revenue, a better way to have a good compensation. Apart from that, there's also the bigger picture of personal development. Yeah, back to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so we're gonna go for the next question.
Were you skeptical at first? What would you say to those who are sitting on the fence or feeling skeptical?
Uh, Thank you for the question. Yes, skepticism is natural. Yeah. I'd say to those on the fence, trust the process, do your research, and remember that every successful journey starts with a leap of faith. That is mine.
Thank you. Thank you,
Oh,
Ronelyn.
thank you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
I I think most of the business owners had doubts at the beginning. Some were very skeptical. Some only had doubts that they were able to answer as they did the research. Because when we find this business and everything that it offers and all the benefits that you see, sometimes it seems like too good to be true. So that's when we
Yeah.
are doubting ourselves, like, is this real, or is it a scam?
Yeah.
And so,
That is
we do
me.
our research, and a lot of times a lot of times those questions or answers, we find them as we're doing our research. But a lot of us, we tend to see that the webinar a couple of times, checked everything on the private groups to make sure that these people are real, and that it's not just made up stories. So it just depends. I know when I started the business, when I saw the opportunity, I wasn't skeptical. I had my doubts, but all that was answered as I did my research. Now, on the other side, my husband was skeptical. And, as soon as I talked to him about the business, he said, no, that is not a real business. That's just a scam. So don't do it. But, I kept reading and learning more about the business. And the more I saw, the more I liked. So I was thinking about it the whole time. It was to the point where at night when I went to bed, I kept thinking about the business. I'm like, I want to do the business. That's what I've been looking for. I really want to do that. And so it got to the point where I made my mind, and I decided to pay the 149 to get more information about the business. And as soon as I got that, I fell more in love with the business. And so I decided to invest in the business and become a business owner.
Distributor.
So yes, I agree with Ronelia. What also she said, when she say like, yeah, we all have at some point we were all skeptical or have our doubts, because most of us we didn't come up with having idea that the owning something for yourself. I'm more now saying that you're owning a business, so of course you are a bit afraid, a little bit skeptical, like you don't know if you can do it, even though you don't know if it's real. But that's the beauty
Yeah.
about it. You have to take your time and you have to research, look for information. But the most important thing is like, don't let your skepticism or your afraidness, I don't know if that's the
Fear.
word,
Fear.
Fear.
fears.
Fear. Yeah.
It's a new word, guys. Well, don't
No,
let
no,
your,
it's
your
okay.
your fears, exactly, don't let your fears to interfere in your future and in your goals.
Yeah.
As long as you know what you want, you will find a way. And just believe in yourself. So that's what I would say to the people that are watching us.
It's
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, JC. Thank you, Ronaldin. Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
welcome.
Sorry, actually, I think it's actually sorry, early in the morning. Okay, uh, as a mother and parent, why do you think it's important to have an online business?
Yeah, okay. So, as a mother, having an incredible online business offers the freedom to balance the family and work, allowing me to be present for my children while pursuing on my passions.
Thank you so much, Ronaldin. And yes, I do
Yeah,
agree.
thank
Um,
yeah.
Yes, I think for any mother out there or any parent, I think it's very important to have an online business. And the reason why I'm saying that is because many times we have parents that in order to provide for their family, they're having like two, three jobs,
Mhm.
and they're not present completely, with their kids. They're not spending that time with the kids, and um, like I know some in some cases, that from some business owners that the reason they have joined it is because like many times too, like the mom will come and then the dad will leave because someone has to stay with the kids to watch them.
Mhm.
So the two of them, they're
Yeah.
never present with with their kids. And as the kids, they need to have that relationship, between the parents and them, um, because it's important for them to feel that they have their attention, their love, and many times like you see kids when they have their presentation in school, for example, like in Christmas, they're always looking on the crowd where my parents are, because they want to be feel proud that, their parents are watching. And
Mhm.
because, like your many parents, they're working, they're missing out those moments, and or for example, when the kids get recognized, in school, and they are giving, the presentation, the hour, also, many parents are not there, able to see that, and for the kids, that's something that it means a lot to have their family there. So it's really hard, if you are just working and you don't have, an online business, because with an online business, then it allows you to be there, for them. So when you start at the beginning, you're gonna be doing like a working and balance, between your work, family, and business. But eventually, you're gonna be able to do only the business, and then so you're gonna be full time, spending time with your kids. And that's what many parents, that have joined the business, that's their goal: be present and not missing any milestones, because some of the parents, they have missed some of the milestones now that they're older, but they still have some younger kids, and they want to make sure that for the younger ones, they are there for those
Mhm.
many milestones, that, so they don't miss it. So um and for those parents that already missed the milestone, they just want to make sure that other parents, that are out there, they don't miss those milestones, because it's very crucial, for the relationship between kid, like a son or a daughter, and a dad or mom. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure Isabel wants to add to that.
Yes, yes. I wish that I had the knowledge that I have now when I was younger and I had found this business before when my kids were growing up, because I had missed so much from my kids. Like, I was always absent. I'm sure that they felt sad, and I couldn't tell you how many times my kids probably cried in the classroom when they saw all their friends with their parents, when they had recognitions, when they had, um, Christmas parties, when they had after school events, and all the kids had their parents, and I was never there. I could probably count the times that I was in the school with them throughout the year, each year, and it wasn't more than two times, because I had to ask for time off, from work to go. And it's not easy to get time off, because they always make your job a priority. That they're like, well, you can't take off because we're busy. You can't take off a couple of hours. And so I was very dedicated to my job, and I never missed. And in my mind, I thought that I was doing the right thing, because I was like, I'm working and trying to bring money home so my kids have everything that they needed. But now I come to find out that I didn't give them the most important thing to them, which was my time. They needed my time, they needed my attention, and they needed to feel that I care for them in a way that I didn't think, because I was thinking that, at the time, money was the most important thing to bring home. And come to find out with years, my two daughters are now grown. One is 27, the other one's 21, and my youngest is 14. And I feel so bad that I wasn't there for my. So if you're a parent and you want to have the time to be there for your kids, and you want your kids to be confident, to feel proud, and to really show you, because this is what kids do when parents go to school. They feel so happy that they go and they're over there pulling everything that they have done, all their work, because they're so happy and proud to show their parents that they're doing good. And um, I wasn't there for my kids to show me. And even though my kids were always great kids and they always did good, I'm sure they would have loved to have their mom beside them
Mom.
to
Yeah.
show how great they were doing at work. So if you're a parent and you want to be present and you don't want to miss any milestones, and you don't want to, regret it later on in life, we invite you to watch the live webinar. You can sign up site and see this business. This business is really for anyone who's willing to learn, who is open-minded, and who is trainable, because you're going to have somebody that is going to support you, train you, and follow everything with you. So if you are willing to do that, it doesn't matter if you don't have any experience, if you don't have a degree, because you don't need any of that to do this business. So all you need is the willingness to change your life and to have a better future for you and for your family.
Yeah. Thank you, Isabel. So we do have a comment. It's from Robin Yuna. Hi, ladies. Thank you for watching, Robin, and
Thank you
thank you
for
for your
watching,
comment.
Robin.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Okay, it's Romelia. I have more questions for you. So, what challenge have you faced in your business, and what advice would you give to other ones going through something similar?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So I've faced challenges like time management and self-doubt. My advice, embrace that setbacks as learning experience and stay committed. Persistence pays off. That's it. That's for me.
Yes, that's. I think we all have problems with time management. To be true, it's something new, and I say, like, enjoying the ride is okay. We are not perfect, and we always
Mhm.
have work. We always, like, I don't know you, but myself, I always have work for someone else. you know as a nurse, you get up, make sure you're clocking and clock out on time, and like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's like a schedule that we're not used to, but like we're doing that for someone else. We're doing all of this,
Mm-mm.
like getting out, going for work, and go back, maybe miss a break or miss your dinner or lunch because you're doing something for work. Why don't do that for yourself? So I know it's a little bit hard because we're at home. So we are a little more relaxed. We're with the kids or with the dogs or with the husbands. And sometimes we forgot about, like, oh, I need like some time for my business too. But for everyone that's out there that have this issue, or is going to have this issue, we all have the same. We all have to change. It's all about change your mentality. It's all changing your way of thinking. Then now you're working for yourself. Yes, it's much better because all the fruits, all that is going to be for you. But now you just have to make sure that you're putting the time on it. So some people, that difference out there, you probably are mother, you probably have more hard time than me. Some people do the business when they put the kids to bed or when they're having the nap. And that's okay. You just found what is better for you. And for everyone that's facing something similar, just believe on you. And if it's too hard, there are other ways that you can do, like if you need to change the mentality, there's so many books that can help you with that. But also you can do
Mm-mm.
like write it on the fridge and put it with your time clock and the things that you need to do. And when you do it, like, make a check mark. Like, there are other ways out there that can also help you to face that. I think it's not just on the business. I think we procrastinate a little bit in something else as well. So yes, I agree with you completely.
Thank you, Jesse. We have a comment here from Laya Ustin. Hi, everyone. Hi, Laya. Thank you for
Hello.
watching.
Hi,
Thank you
Comment.
for
Hi.
watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, just give me a sec. Okay. So, yeah. So the challenge is time management. I do agree about that. Like me, it was difficult, because you're used to a schedule when you work at, on your work, but when you're at home, you have more time. And this is something new that you have to arrange with your life. So it's not easy at the beginning. I agree. So but as you go, you're trying to make it better. I'm still working on my time management, but it's way better than it was at the beginning when I started, that's for sure. But yeah, it's something, it's a learning curve that you go, that you keep learning as you go, because you're trying to make your business, that going doing your training and all that, but you also, like, you have to balance, and I put my business between every, like, if I need to go to an appointment, I do it, like after, I do my training, or if I'm waiting for something, I just grab my cell phone and then I do the training with my cell phone while I'm waiting. So it's just finding those moments where you can do
And
something,
yeah,
of your business, so
exactly.
you don't waste your time, just not doing anything. So there's always time, like someone always say, like there's 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
So you sleep, let's say you sleep 8 hours, you still have what, 16 more hours, I think it is. Yes. So yeah, so if you check all those 16 hours, you will see that you have time. So there's really no excuse, even though we always say like, oh, we don't have time, but we do have
Yeah.
time. It's just a matter organizing ourselves. But yeah, it's not an easy thing, because it's, like I say, it's a new thing that it comes into your life, and it's kind of like trying to adjust yourself. But there is a way to transition of, and be able to do it. So it's just a matter
And
of,
Sandy,
yeah.
also Romelia say about self-doubt. I think that's one of the things that she
Yeah.
said that she was facing in the beginning of the business. And I think we all did, I wasn't that, um, like my English is not the best, but I wasn't that, I'm a
No,
little
it's
more
okay.
charismatic, but I wasn't like this on social media. I was shy because I didn't want to share, like, like I didn't want to put all of that out there. But for people that are watching you, for watching us, and we do these lives, we go do videos, and we share our day to day because we want you to know that you can do the same. We are the same that you. We were on the same spot. We're having the same difficulties, and the only way that we can show you that is something that you're able to do: work, go for walks, cook at home, be with your kids, and spending those time with the people that we love, is what sharing that with you, because we want to, that it's possible. We're doing all of this and owning your own business and making some income at the same time. So in the beginning it was a little hard for me, like, like going live or taking pictures and all of that, or be so comfortable in the camera seeing myself. I wasn't good at it. But it's just practice make better, and that's we are here. We are learning. We learn something every day, and we're not perfect yet. We still have way to go to be perfect, but we're managing. And I think that it's a challenge, but it's something that with the business and the training, you can overcome it really, really easy, really fast.
Yes, I do agree. Thank you for bringing that out, Jesse, because it's true. I can see, well, I want once myself. I don't like to be in front of the camera. And I face my
Yeah,
fear.
me
I'm
too.
stepping out my of the comfort zone, to be able to do it. And it wasn't like a fast process. It was a step by step process. I started recording myself many times and redo it and all that. And eventually, I was brave to press the live button. And even then, every time that I pressed the live button, I was so scared. And then, like after that, we started to do lives. And then it's like Jesse said, just practice, and then that's how you become better. And I can tell you, because, I have mentees, that for them, go in front of the camera, that wasn't a thing for them too either. Um, and I can see, like we try to step out of the comfort zone and try to do challenges every week, by doing recordings and all that. And I've seen the improvement, from my mentees, when they started to where they are now, like it's a huge improvement, and you see that they're getting more self-confidence,
Confident.
being in front of the camera. But like, like Jesse said, it's practice, practice, practice. That's how you become better. So they never thought that we're able to do that. And for us too, there are many things that we thought that we're not capable of doing it, that because of this business, working our mindset, and be able to stepping out of the comfort zone, we are realizing that many things that we thought that we couldn't do it, now we are able to do it. And that's the other amazing thing, that yes, it was a setback at the beginning, because we were afraid, but we have overcome that by stepping out of our comfort zone and challenge ourselves to do it, and that's how you grow as a person, as a business
Yeah.
owner, and you can do the same with other people, and you will see the difference, from who you were at the beginning when you joined the business and who you are now. And that's the amazing thing, that this business uh yield to us, that self-confidence to be able to do things that we before we thought that we couldn't do it, because we were doubting ourselves that we were capable of doing it. But we are capable if we push ourselves.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the next question.
Okay, so our next question is, can you name three things you love about this business?
So the three things I loved about this business is I love the flexibility it provides, the potential for financial independence, and the opportunity for continuous personal growth.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. I know there are so many reasons that we can put out there on how amazing this business is. And I love the way you mentioned about the flexibility, because for most people, especially for busy professionals, when they are looking for something online, they are looking for something that is going to be flexible for them, especially for busy professionals with children, and they are looking for something that they can do, so that either they spend quality time with their family. For others, they have the main reason is that they want to travel, and they love traveling, and they want a business that will not limit them in one location. So there are many reasons. And I love the flexibility, the way you said the flexibility, because for me, on a personal level, when I started this business, that is in 2023, I think around August there. Between then and now, I have transitioned to two countries. And the flexibility, the system in this business with flexibility has really helped me to adapt to any country that I move in. I don't have to go through the stress of being an immigrant in a new country, and I have to think of what I want to do and all that. uh, I know I have something that I can do at home, and I don't really have to worry. So I really love about the flexibility. And just to add more things is that this is a business that not only helps us to grow financially, but it puts us out of our comfort zone. There's the aspect of personal development. We all have our journeys, and we've seen how we've grown, even as you were sharing in the previous question of self-doubt. And I think we talked about balancing, time. I think it's managing activities, because it's so tricky to manage time. Yeah. The community comes in at large, and we are able to see ourselves in a bigger picture, in terms of having that positivity, having a new mindset of, for example, treating this as a business, like it's your business. And actually, even as we were talking about time management, for most people who want to start this online business, one obstacle they always say is that they don't have time. But in real sense, this is not a business that you need to put a lot of time in the business. Even 1 hour in a day is enough, or even 30 minutes, or even because there's time actually, even as Sandy was saying, there's time. It's just that we have this mentality, and I know I also have it, that for you to be able to do something, you need a lot of time. Like you need probably 1 hour or more. I think it's because, being employed, you work for 9 hours maybe in a day, or even maybe 12 hours, and then you clock out. So when we are starting this business, we are thinking, oh God, I need to work 12 hours and then I still need to get time to do this business. Like you really don't need to input a lot of hours. I know you have some free time even when you're having your lunch, uh, 30 minutes, maybe it's 1 hour break. You can put in 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes early in the morning, and 30 minutes in the course of the day. And 1 hour is enough for you to start your day, because believe you me, if that time will keep accumulating within one week. 30 minutes, it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing. Yes, it's really an amazing opportunity for all of us, and we can sit here and talk more about so many things we love about this business. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, I couldn't choose three things because there's so much we love about this business.
Yeah.
But one of the things I love most is the person, that I'm becoming, the change I see in me because of all the training and all the things that we're putting in place with this business. I love the portability of the business because we can travel and do whatever we want and take our business with us, and have the flexibility to be with my family, with my kids, with my parents, and decide, if we have something to do in the morning with them, I can always choose to do my business in the afternoon or vice versa. So the flexibility, it is really very convenient for parents or for people who are caring for other adults, or with kids that need more attention. So I love doing the traveling with the business partners from around the world, meeting them and really making that connection, with them. So this business has so much to offer, and it's up to us to take advantage of all the benefits that we have here, because we don't have to pay anything else once we're in the business. We pay the 149 at the beginning of the business, and we don't have to pay that ever again, and we still are getting all the updates, because our training is constantly getting improvements, and they're staying on top of that training, making sure that we're not getting behind, because as we all know, everything is evolving and everything is changing, so our training is doing the same thing. And that's one of the advantages we have, and the one of the benefits that we have about this business is that we don't have to worry about our training getting outdated. And then also, the training is there for us 24/7. So if we have a question, if somebody's asking us something and they're not sure where to find it, we can always go to the training and find it, and help somebody out. And then, our community, with over 200,000 members, too, that we can always reach out and learn stuff from them, is also there as a support in our business. So we have so many benefits with this business that, I could keep going and going with the list. But like I said, it's up to us to take the advantage to really use all these benefits, all these resources, and all the tools that we have in this business.
Thank you, Isabel. Yeah, I just want to add, but you guys talk about some of the benefits that I like, but I have one more that I like, and it's the legacy plan of this business. Um, The reason why I like this one is because one, like I mentioned, I wanted to be able to retire early, to be able to spend time with my family. So the legacy plan, it's good, like because you can look at it as a retirement plan, that you can get,
Mhm.
every month. But also, when you're no longer in this world, and let's say for a parents that have kids, you can pass this business to your kids. So you're gonna know when you leave this world, that your business are gonna sorry your kids are gonna be financially stable because of this business. So the legacy plan that this business offers is amazing because you can take advantage while you're alive, by using as a retirement plan. But also, once you're not longer here, this can be passed on to your kids. It's something that, if you have a job, you cannot pass it on to your kids. Or if you have a business, you don't know if your kids want to do the business that you're doing. Sometimes they have other dreams. So yeah, this business, is amazing, because, you have that legacy plan. So, and the other thing that I love is about the community, but that's our next question. So we're going to go to the next question.
Okay. So what are your thoughts about the community in this business?
Okay. The community is incredibly sportive and inspiring. We uplift one another, share our victories, and celebrate each other's journey. A true source of motivation. That's for me.
Thank you so much. Yes, as Sandy said, the community, even as you were sharing here, we were talking before in the previous, I don't know which question was it, and I think it's yes, he was talking about it, about self-doubt, which is a common thing for every entrepreneur. Sometimes you're really trying to pursue your goals, but then every day is not the same. Sometimes you have creeping thoughts that come in. So our community is really, really amazing. Oh, trust me, I was not like this prior to starting this business. Like in terms of personal development, I have really grown and I've seen my fellow business partners also grow because of the community. Every week we have a weekly business mastermind where we get to learn new skills. We have a lot of inspiring stories, just to believe in yourself, don't worry so much about what people will think about. I think sometimes we have this fear of like, what are people thinking about me? Am I doing the right thing? So the community coming and in those business mastermind, we get inspired with success stories and actually, stories that we can resonate, like we can see someone's journey when they started the business and then a few years later where they are, how they have grown. Like, it just inspires you and it gives you that motivation to believe in yourself. Oh my God, if they did it, I can do it. So, you say, just do it, so the community is really amazing for anyone out there. And in case you have self-doubt, in case you're wondering, we're talking about online business, but probably you're thinking that you really need to be at a place where you can embark on your own journey, probably be good in camera, you need to do probably put your website. The community is there at large to help you from day one. I personally, I can say from the day I said I want to do this business, even when I was still doing my own research to decide if I want to do this business, the support was there for me 100%. And it's my own personal decision that I said yes, I want to do this business. So community is just amazing, amazing, amazing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melissa. I just want to add to that is that, um, I think the community plays a big role when it comes to our success in this business. And I
Sure.
say that because, you get the emotional and technical support from the community. But
Mhm.
also, many times, many of the business owners join the community. Like we mentioned, when about having, skeptical partners. Some of the skeptical partners, they are skeptical, but they let their partner do the business, but they don't get that support from their partner, and that's where the community plays,
Mhm.
for you, because um, sometimes there will be, it's not that they're like negative, but like, they're just trying to, because they don't really believe in the business and they think that is a scam. So you try to be um, surrounded, with people that have the same like mindset, and that's what
Yes.
our community is, so the community help you um, to have that emotional support, that empowerment, to be able to do it, even though, there might be people around you that they are not believing on the business because they don't understand the business, but because of the
Mhm.
community, they push you, and that's why you keep going towards that goal, to reach the dreams. And eventually, like our family that wasn't supporting, them, once they start seeing the results, that's when their mind change and they say, okay, yes, this business works, and then they are the ones look picking up the checks, on the mailbox, because they say that it works. But yeah, but at the beginning, like, it's hard for them, when they don't get that family support, from home. And so they have to, they have the community, so that's, we have like this vlog, communication group, so where you can join and you can find that, or that accountability partner to help you, working together, and pushing each other. So yeah, so there's different ways that, like you can get plug in and be able to, reach your dreams, on this business. So the community plays a big role when it comes to having our success in our business, so um so anyone want to add something else, or do we go move to the next question? You guys moving to the next question. Okay. Okay, Isabel.
Okay. Any final words for our viewers?
Okay, to our viewers, remember the only limit is the one you set to yourself. Take the leap
Mhm.
and invest in your dreams and watch your life transformation. That's for me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. So thank you. So yes. Thank you for your words, and we have arrived to the. So, okay, so we have arrived to our end of our life. So let's do just a little recap of what we touched today. So we started, by talking, what make us, to start an online business. So we shared a little bit of our journey, like, for different reasons. Most of the time, it's similar reasons why we are looking for, like more flexibility, time, be able to have that financial stability, the portability of the business. So the other point
Mhm.
that we touched was, what made this business stand out from the opportunities out there. So I think on this question, like one of the things that you can see that, this business stand out from the other one is, one, if we talk about the community, like
Mhm.
we mentioned, because on other businesses you don't have that community support. And also, like the mentor,
Yeah.
you don't have a mentor on other businesses. um, you have to, if you have a mentor, you gotta pay for a mentor. Well, on this business, you don't have to pay for a mentor. The mentor is there with you, along your journey, and you have a coach too, and there's no monthly fee that you gotta pay for that. That is all provided once you join and pay with the 149 is part of the the business, along with the training that is always updated. So um there's so many reasons, that this business stand out for from the other ones. The other thing that we also touched was, were we skeptical at first? So some of us were, and some of us were not. Um, but then we also had, partners that were skepticals. So it's normal to be skeptical, for those people that are out there, because it's understandable. Some of you have experienced, scams on other businesses. So you want to be just careful, that this is not a scam. Or for example, there's so many scam out there on also online. So when you see something like this, you see, okay, it looks too good to be true, because all the things that we mentioned, but once you go and inside, and you understand, so you have to give yourself that opportunity to be able to look at the business, because when you register to any of our websites to find out that information, it's only to get information. You're not joining the business. So give yourself that opportunity to see if this is really for you or not, but don't stay on the fence, just judging, by what other, what is happening around there. Because I'll just give you an example. For example, there's many stereotypical, for example, when I first arrived to Canada, I remember when I moved to Montreal, they were thinking, just because, there were some uh, Latinos that, didn't do good things, they're stereotyped all Latinos. And that's not true. We are not all like that, So the same thing, there's online businesses out there. Some are scam, but not all of them are scam. So just find and your information, and see for yourself, ask questions, because that's the only way that you're gonna see, if this is for you. So watch the webinar, the entire webinar. If you need to watch it like many times, to need to convince yourself if this is for real. Like so many people, in the community, they make sure they watch it like 10 times, just to make sure that, every time they have a different people on the webinar, so to make sure that it wasn't the same people all the time. So yeah, do your research, look at the Facebook personal page, business page, uh, and find out for yourself, if this business is for you. So then we also touch about a little bit, as a mother and parent, what do you think is important to have an online business? And we mentioned, many times, as a parent, you try to provide for your family, by working, but then sometimes we neglect, the caring, of the love that your kids needs, that contact, that time that they need with you. Um, so when that's one of the reasons why many of the business owners join, because they don't want to miss those milestones, because that's very important with the for the development of the kids, when as they grow, to have that they feel, love, and they feel that they have that support from you. Go and see them, playing, for example, like an instrument at school, getting showing up for the hours that they win, for being, on top of the class. So for them it's very important. So to be present for that, is important. So that's one of the main reasons, many of the parents that join the business, they want to be present for their kids. So that's an important thing, for the development of the kid. The other thing that we touch is the some of the challenges that we face when joining the business, and the advice that we give. So yeah, many times, when we face the challenges that we face is, self-doubt. Am I going to be able to do this business? you know am I capable? Do I have what I need to do this business?
Mhm.
And the answer to that is yes, you do. It's just a matter of working on your mindset. It's a matter of stepping out of your comfort zone and try it on, because the only way that you can know if you're capable is just try it on. And yes, you're not going to be perfect the first time. That's normal, because this is all a new world for you. But just practice, 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 make better. And that's how you become better. It's the same thing, an athlete, you know, they are not good, at the beginning. They practice, practice, practice to become better. So the same thing is in the business. So you will be surprised of the things that you're capable once you're pushing out of, that comfort zone. Um, okay, so the next question is, name three things that you love about this business. Well, three things is not enough because there's so many things that we love about this business. We talk about the community, we talk about the self development, how we grow, from when we joined the business to where we are now. We're a totally different person. And we keep growing because we never stop learning in this business. All the knowledge that you get when you join this business, from different areas, marketing, designing, advertising, mindset, all that. So it's so many benefits. The legacy plan that we also talk. Um, so the next thing we talk about the community. Yes, we talk about the community support. Be able to uh, have that support when you don't have it at home. Also, making new connections around the globe globally, or collaborating. For example, right now we're collaborating. We have people from Italy, Mexico, U.S., Canada. And we all have our own business, but we are
Mhm.
collaborating together. To bring you all the information to you guys. So this is to show you, in our community, there's no competition. To the contrary, we help each other. We support and we pass our knowledge to each other. So that's one of the things that, the community is part of the success that we have in this business. And Ronaldin gave her final words. So if you guys want to follow us on our business pages, they're on the screen right now. So you can follow us. Also, a last reminder, I think we have some comments here. Just give me a sec. Yes, we have a comment from
There's only
Abdul.
one more. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank you,
Hello.
Abdul, for watching and for your comment.
Thank you for watching us, guys.
Okay, and then so yeah, so just a reminder that if you wanna watch our our webinar from last Thursday. Here are the panelists and the host from last webinar, so you can catch the replay from that one before watching the live.
Okay, so we had our host last Thursday, Suzette. She's a former bank employee and she is now a job quitter, guys. Thanks to this business, she has been able to quit her job. We have made, she's a health admin assistant, Elsie, a former domestic helper, and Maria is a social worker, now a job quitter as well.
We also have Marika. She's environmental specialist. We also have Ramadip. She's a former health worker. Now she's a job quitter. Dana, IT manager, and Virginia is an IT professional. For this was last Thursday, guys. Last Thursday, September 19, there were 3 job quitter. Thank you to these spaces. Not this amazing. So if you want to know their history and what they share, just register in one of our links and we will send you the replay. Or next Tuesday, we have more new people and new completely hosts and more panelists. They're going to share the history and how this business has changed their lives. So you know what to do. Just register, watch the free live webinar, and make the decision for yourself if you want to do this business for you and your family.
Thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Jesse. And yes, again, all replays have subtitles in any language. So if your English is not that strong, that's okay. You can watch the replay with the webinar subtitles on any of the languages. And our lives, they are available in 5 languages now with subtitles. So that's Tagalog, Spanish, French, Vietnamese, and Arabic. Okay, so if you guys wanna know a little bit more about the business, you just have to register to any of our websites on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you information, how to watch the webinar, and where you learn about the business plan, you listen to the testimonials of business owners of our community, and also, you get invited to our private Facebook group where can see more people that are having success in our community. So you can read their stories, how long they've been in the business, and how they started and the reason why they joined the business. And also, um, you have information about the business. So, Isabel, do you want to explain to them what happened when they register on their website?
So yeah, sure. When you guys register on one of our websites, it's only to receive the webinar, our business plan. They explain everything on there, how this business works and what is it that we do in the business. So you're not committing to anything. You don't have to pay anything. You're not doing the business. The webinar is completely free and it's just information for you to know if this business is for you and nothing else. So no commitment.
Thank you, Isabel. So we want to thank all the viewers today that watch us, and for those watching the replays, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And so thank you for all your comments, for all your emojis, and also we also want to thank our guest today,
Yes.
Ronelyn, for
Thank you so much.
sharing. Yeah, for sharing your time to be here, with us, and sharing your journey and experience with the audience too. Thank you.
Thank you so
It's
much.
my
Mhm.
pleasure. It's my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you, Ronelyn.
Welcome. Welcome. Thank you so much with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so until the next episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye.